What's good, y'all? It's your girl DJ Queen Caesar back with another video. In today's video, I'm just going to show you guys real quickly how I connect my turntables to my DDJ SRT 1000. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is the back of the board of the DDJ SRT 1000. So, excuse me, what we're going to do is we're going to connect our ground wires to the ground signal port right here because my turntables are not internally grounded, so I have to use a ground wire. So I'm gonna connect those. Then we're gonna wanna put our turntables on channels 3 and 4, or lines 3 and 4. Okay, so power-wise, the only thing that I have plugged in right now for power is my speaker, the turntables, and the controller. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the turntables, the left one, and we're just going to put that in channel 3 right here. So we're going to take the RCA cords and plug them in. And then we can do that for the other one. So the right turntable will be put into channel 4. And this just makes it easier because you can just have your internal decks, the channels on the controller, and those could just be 1 and 2. So it'll be channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. Next, we're going to take our ground wire from one of the turntables and we're going to put it inside of here for the ground wire. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually like a little, what is this? It's not like a washer, but it's some type of circle inside of the ground wire piece. And you can, basically, I have the ground wire parts overlapping, or it's one above and under the other. I don't know if that's making sense, but I'll show you in 1 second. So basically, I was trying to say that there's like a little like washer piece or something that's inside of this ground signal, and what I do is I put one ground wire above the metal piece and then the other ground wire underneath it. That way it's kind of like on top of this little washer piece. Then let's connect our sound for the output. Okay, so we have our sound for the output. We have one turntable in channel 4, another turntable in channel 3. We have our ground wire connected. Now let's get our USB so we can plug it into the computer. Okay, so that is in there, and yeah, that's how you plug it in. And so I'll show you how to connect everything in Serato. Okay, so once you have Serato connected and you have your controller and everything powered on and your turntables, what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to press this 4 up here at the top so you can have access to all 4 decks. Now you want to do is you want to load the tracks up. So let's just pull some tracks. So I really want to go kind of like step by step for this part, just in case it might be a little bit confusing. So far I only have one track that I pulled up, and that's going to be Not a Stain on Me. So we're going to put that on deck 1. So this is going to be designated as deck 1. You can also go in between this deck and deck 3, which is our turntable, and you'll see that switch. And so just because it says deck 3, you won't necessarily have access to the deck because it will be on your turntable, but you still are going to be able to use the pads. But for right now, let's just focus on deck 1. So this is deck 1. Deck 1 will be on internal mode. Alright, so now for deck 2, which is internal, we have stilettos. So we have deck 1 so far. We have deck 1. And we have deck 2. So now for deck 3, which is going to be our turntable, we want to make sure that this is switched to relative mode because we're using the turntable and not like the internal deck. So we're going to have that switched to relative. And this is on channel 1, but we want to switch it to channel 3 so we can access the pads. So this is now with deck 3, but we're also using the turntable. So, but we're also using the deck or the cue pads. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other deck, the last deck, channel 4, which is our other turntable. So and so this is on 2, switch it to 4 so we can have access to the pads. And that's really how you do it.